Okay, how does this look? There it is. And we are going to do that, and we are here. We are already all set. A little bit of a different scoreboard today. As of I think earlier this evening, the Broncos mod and everything else, every other mod has pretty much been shut down by Epic with the easy anti-cheat installation on the Rocket League, which good change, but needs no more scoreboard for a little bit until they figure that out. So here's the new board. Here's the new scoreboard. Thank you, Lucas, for the UI. It wasn't entirely me, but programs called Telescore definitely help. And USM are gonna get right on the board. Gonna get on the board here early in game one. Nice little dump off pass there from Arthur to Darian in the open field on the offensive zone. You're already in for quite the game. Shot here by Darian. We blitz put away by Jay. Staying in the midfield. Darian here again. A Hydra. What a nice shot there by Hydra. It's unfortunately off the crossbar. And we're gonna leave Arthur in the backfield. Nice demo there. Arthur to Hydra to Darian. Arthur in the midfield, trying to keep it in the zone. Going for a demo, can't find it. Now it's left for Darian. With a nice 50 over to Hydra. Who's good? On the offensive zone now. Still there. From Merc to Ice. Down to Darian, who's gonna have a shot. Taken away by Cal. Hydra flicked over in the USM defensive zone. Darian on a fast break here. Got one to beat. Flicked it over with his last man. Almost the second goal. Hydra tries to put it back in front of the net. Can't get it there. Still in the corner. Darian take the shot. In the corner. Off the post. No one wants to take it. And Darian will definitely take that. As USM go up 2-0. So I'm having a little bit of. You hear all the Discord notifications? Oh Jesus. Why can you hear all the Discord notifications? That shouldn't be happening. Ooh. Shot there. Who was it, by Jay? Yeah, that's just a clear there. I think Arthur thought Ice was going to get a shot there. Doesn't actually get the shot. It's 2-1. Kickoff goes to Cal. Tried to get a shot off. Missed it. We go with Hydra. Darian in the midfield. Pumps it over one. Gets over two. Gets over all three. And USM reinstating their 2-goal lead. Just about 2 minutes left. .50 here from Cal. No one's in net for USM. And it's going to go right back to a 1-goal game. It's been 3 of the fastest goals I think I've ever seen. Kickoff goes to Cal. Shot. Saved by Darian, put off on the right. Darian, full tank of boost, gonna push it on the right side. Up, trying to get a block. Gets a 50 to Hydra. Have the shot blocked by Cal. And Hydra, another shot. Jay off the backboard. Gonna get a decent clear for Cal there. Arthur trying to get it over to Hydra. Hydra wasn't able to turn in time. And they've got a little bit of clearance here. Hydra trying to keep it midfield. Passes over to Arthur. 50. And Cal's gonna keep it in the USM zone. USM content to leave it, to keep it in here. Hydra trying to get it clear. Can't get a second touch. One more touch here from USM. You need it. They don't get it, but shot placed off the post. What a touch there by Hydra. Saved by Jay. Awkward bounce off the corner for Darian. He can't take control of it. And now Cal are going to be on the counterattack. Nice little fake reset there for Pauly. And this is going to be a very hectic zone time, offensive zone time there for USM's defense. Shot played by Cal. It's floating in front of the net, and Cal are going to take the opportunity. They're going to tie this game up 3-3 with about 30 seconds left. Hey, you saw it coming a little bit. Cal is just very good on their wheels, if I should say, keeping USM out of the boost, keeping it in USM's defensive zone, allowing themselves all the opportunity to get the equalizing goal. Demo here. Darian needs to get this 50. He does. Now Darian's gonna clear it. Gonna be played towards net. He's gonna pick up the boost. Hydra's there. Not gonna challenge. It's a one-on-one. Takes a bad 50. That's just a. He could. I think he could have challenged that there. I don't know why he's on the back pedal. Yeah, just takes a bad 50. Cal knows exactly where he's gonna play it. And Cal's gonna take the lead. Ten seconds left. Darian, nice 50 here, playing off the corner. See Cal here, full boost, trying to put the pressure on. If Darian had seen that, he might have been able to get to it. But Cal gonna take this first game. A little bit unfortunate there for USM. Definitely wanted to see them take that first game, especially with that 3-1 goal lead with about 2.5 minutes left. But I mean, you can't complain. Cal was kind of over time they figured out their defense, and you take a look at the shot count. I mean, that's just a wolf. I mean, 13 shots for Cal compared to USM's 8, and it definitely showed because all of Cal's offensive pressure was in the back half of that game, and USM just wasn't ready for it. They thought they was going to be able to sit a little bit pretty for that back half, and then Cal just put it laid it on them. That's about it. So we'll be going into this game 2 shortly here. You gonna force a remake? Might be forced into a remake. Yep, force a remake. Waiting on Cal. Not a whole lot else I can really think of to say right now. Tim just needs to lock in. Had a good match against New Mexico State on Wednesday. Another great match against Nichols on Thursday, getting the silver in that latter one respectively. But here we go. We are set for game 2. Hydra with a counterattack here off the kickoff. Looking to get it mid. Can't find the open man. Jay's going to take it here. Nice shot for Hydra. That might go in. And that does go in. USM off to another good start here early off in game 2. Let's see if they can hold on to it this time. USM 1-0 with about 44 seconds left. 4 minutes and 41 seconds left to play. Already a good start here for USM. Cal dumping it into the USM zone. Darian, nice clear here. Gonna get it past midfield. Ty trying to get it. Keep possession, actually. Arthur gets a nice shot. Gonna be defended by Cal off the backboard. And Arthur is trying to keep it in the zone. Counterattack here off the sidewall. Finds a shot. Hydra there for the save. Now he's gonna be on the counterattack. He's got a little bit something started here. Darian's now up. Taken by Arthur. Touch. The midfield for Hydra. We stop by Cal. Stop by Arthur. Going the other way. And Hydra's going to take his time with it. Puts a shot off the backboard. Too high for Cal. Nobody touches it that second time around. Darian was not expecting that. Gets a weak shot. But saved by Cal. What a reset by Arthur. Oh, no one's there for the rebound for the putback. Nice clear there by Hydra. Gonna force another clear here from Arthur. Arthur to Darian, tries to set up the pass, can't get it completely set up. Hydra puts a 50 on net. Shot blocked by Darian, and a demo by Hydra to get that out of the USM offensive zone. Darian trying to work some magic. Hydra full boost, puts it 50 into the corner. Darian's trying to make a touch, can't get to it. Gonna leave Cal up for a counterattack. Shot on net. Arthur demoed, but Hydra is there for the save. Shot, plays it wide. Unfortunately, a bit too fast there. Nice pass and play there for the USM, but a little bit too fast there. Couldn't get the read that he wanted. That's a nice touch there from Hydra to save a shot. Oh my word, what a pass, what a save there by Darian. Oh my god, oh my word, what a save. Hydra, you're gonna do what you can. No boost, picks up the full pad. Can't get the last touch on it. To be cleared by Cal, and now Darian's gonna put it back in. Kind of shove. Waiting on the touch here from Arthur in the midfield. Hydra gets a shot. Arthur, 50 on the corner. Bit too high there for Darian, but not too high for Hydra. He's going to take a shot at it. It doesn't go too far. Push it in the corner. About a minute and a half left to play in this game. Hasn't been much action other than the first goal. Arthur, pop-up shot for Hydra. Put it on the tee. Play it again midfield, keeping it midfield. Trying to get a nice clear for Darian. Darian gets a clear. It's not a nice one, but played in the hands for Hydra. Shot. Arthur can't get to it. And Cal are going to equalize this late yet again. Minute left to play, minute 10. And it's interesting to see how USM are going to respond to this one. Hoping they got something up their sleeve. Demo here from Cal. Shot on net. No one's there. And USM are going to go down 2-1. Going to go down a goal in the back half of this game 2 yet again. I hate to see a repeat of game 1. But I mean, it's Cal is all over USM right now. They can't find their footing late in this game. They can they'll take all this early lead. And then Cal figures it out. They get all the pressure that they need, and eventually USM breaks down. Shot here, saved by Arthur. Taken by Hydra. Darian on the back wall. Very clear. Can't find it. No boost. Arthur's forced to take it. Now we're down to 30 seconds left. Darian's up. Plays a shot. Put off to the right side by Cal. Played mid. Hydra's there for it. Only gets a 50. Back pass here from Cal. Arthur's forced to go up for it, but he can't get to it. Cal's going to take a 3-1 lead, and that could be the dagger this game too. Out here by Darian. Gonna be taken away by Darian off the back wall. Shot by Cal, and Cal's just gonna keep pouring on the goals here. They're gonna take a 4-1 lead. 7 seconds left. If that last one wasn't the dagger, then this one is definitely it. Got attempted to keep it midfield by Darian, and he's trying to get some momentum going. Not gonna find it, and Cal's gonna take this second one. Gonna be an 0-2 series deficit there for USM. Not a great start, but this is the exact way that they came out. The exact how they came looking out for their first series earlier in Nationals against New Mexico State. So if history was able to prove us right, then we win this game 3, and hopefully that gives these guys enough momentum, enough of an edge to get started on Cal here the back half of this series. We're going to be moving on to game 3. Hydra can't get it midfield. Shot attempt blocked by USM. Hydra take a 50. High 50. Nice shot. No one's there for the cleanup. Arthur there trying to keep it in. Gets a nice 50. He's able to keep it in the zone, but not enough to keep it to keep possession. Flick attempt there by Cal. Darian's able to sniff it out, and he's able to sniff that one out too. He's gonna push it into the offense zone, and that's a nice demo dodge attempt. Can he get the bump? Gets the bump, but you have a second player from Cal that just came up expecting the bump there. It's a nice save there for Cal. Hydra try to keep possession here on the back wall. Shot. Still dangerous there for USM. No one from Cal is ready for it, and USM gonna get away with one here. Kept it in the midfield. Jay's gonna take it. Darian, nice bump there on Cal. Keep possession, actually to get possession back. That's a triple commit, that's bad. But luckily Darian's able to save our souls and get us all out of there. And there's continuous offensive pressure here from Cal, and this is exactly what you don't want to see here from USM. I mean, all USM are able to do right now is just dump it in the zone. That's all I've been seeing. And apart from that first game where they had 3 goals really early on, you aren't really seeing a whole lot of offensive production here from USM. It's just been them dumping it in the zone. They're taking good shots, but they're just not able to get past Cal. You see Arthur here on the corner, blocked by Cal. Hydra trying to keep it in, trying to keep possession over Arthur. Hydra here off the ceiling. Cal plays it off of Hydra, And Arthur forced to make a good save there. Cal gonna get to it first in the corner. Hydra trying to play something quick. Gonna be off the backboard. Hydra trying to get back pass. Darian gets it around. No one's there. No one has to go. Would have been a good shot attempt, but no one was ready for it. And I mean, you can't really blame USM on all of these. I mean, definitely some of these are more are definitely the third man, last place is dump it in and see what you can get. But at some point, some of these you gotta be ready for. Demo here, and this is exactly what USM needed. Of course, as I'm talking about their offensive struggles. Hey, wait, hang on. There we go. Oh wait, hang on. I'm bad at this. All right, now you can see the time. Now you can see the score. It's all tied at 1. And as I was saying, immediately as I started talking about USM's offensive struggles in this past 2 games, especially in the back half, they immediately go get that goal where 2 demos happen and everything goes the right way as USM intended. So we're gonna see how this back half of this game 3 goes here for USM. Cal trying to play a shot there, but a second attacker was going for a bump. Probably in retaliation for the bombs that they just suffered there. Backfield. Clear here by Arthur. Pass by Darian, but Hydra didn't have the boost to go up for that. Only had 14. 50 attempt. Darian trying to keep it on the sidewall. Not able to do so. Gonna force it into Arthur in the corner. Arthur's still alive. Shot. Saved by Cal. And nobody was expecting that, as three players all missed that ball. Hydra gets a nice save on the defense. And it's just still constant pressure here from Cal. USM's been doing a pretty decent job so far this game of keeping it out of the net. It's just how long can they last? Hydra shot here. Hydra save off the back wall, and as I mentioned it, Cal goes and scores again. They're gonna take the lead here 2-1, and it's another late potential game winner here. About 45 seconds left for USM to equalize this. Not going to be a good look if they go down 0-3. And that's just an unfortunate play there. Arthur caught alone in the backfield with a man up front for Cal, the man on the ball. That's just not a good situation to be in. Don't get away with any of them. And Cal's gonna equalize, making us 3-1. Arthur, 50 in the USM zone. Hydra trying to get it out, but Cal's able to keep it in. Darian here picks up the full boost, trying to push something immediate here. They need a goal in this possession. Arthur's shot blocked. Cal's gonna push it into the zone. Hydra trying to make some magic work. They can't get something now. They're done. They're done for this game, and they're gonna go down 0-3. Trying to get a pass, and Cal's gonna block it, and this game will go to the final. And just like that, USM find themselves in a 3-0 series hole. Not a great look. And I mean, I don't really know how many times I can keep saying it, but I mean, it's continuous pressure here from Cal. I'm not exactly sure if USM are gonna have the ability to stop it. I sure hope they do, but it's gonna be a tough task here, climbing back from a 3-0 hole. They're gonna have to win 4 in a row to have a shot at the semifinals, which are being played tomorrow. But They're gonna get ready. They're gonna be prepping for this game 4. Hopefully they can at least take one off of this for their pride for the end of the season, end of the Rocket League season. If they so let it be like that. But we're gonna be moving on. Game 4. Got here by Cal, and they're gonna get off to an immediate start. That's just a good play. That's a nice shot. He gets a reset. Able to get underneath the ball just in time. Nice, well-placed shot there from Cal. They're gonna start with a 1-0 lead here. Just about all the game left to play. Shot here, saved by Hydra. Could have been a fast break there. Gonna be off the ceiling there. Trying to get down to Arthur. Darian can't find him. Pinch here in the zone. Keeps it in the zone. Hydra can't find the ball. Unfortunately there. Shot played by Molten Ice. Nice bump there by Hydra. Could have definitely prevented what would have been a wonderful shot there from Cal. Plays it down off the corner of the ceiling. And USM just gonna keep pushing it back into the zone. Keep dumping it. Keep seeing if what works. Hopefully they can get a goal. Arthur here. Darian's gonna play off the sidewall, trying to get a Psycho. Can't find it. Well, see Hydra takes a full boost, picks it away from Cal. If Darren was ready for that, could have been a shot, but I don't think anyone expected him to miss that. Hydra able to flick it over one, can't flick it over the other two defenders though. Pass back to Darian there from Hydra. It's smart play. Play off the wall. Hydra have a decent shot, plays it near, but can't find the goal. Arthur a little bit too far behind him to play off the rebound there. Flicked over one. Shot attempt at USM's goal, but Darian's there on the goal line. Darian keeping USM alive here. 2.5 left to play. Here's man of the hour in the zone. Going for a demo. Can't find it. Can be played at midfield. Arthur. Promising. No, that's Darian. That was a decent shot there, but it's saved. Yet again, 2 shots, one from Darian, one from Hydra. Arthur keeping it in the zone. Still saved by Cal. Nice pick away there from Darian. Good on him. Arthur. Let's show some magic. Trying to get some flashy on there. Can't quite find the pinch. But he can find the 50s and he can stick with it. Plays it off the wall. Darian trying to get something working. Can't quite find it. Gets bumped off the play there. A Hydra. Trying to get to Arthur. Gonna push it over to Darian. Darian's gonna miss. You don't see that much from Darian. Hydra's gonna be forced to take a soft clear off the ceiling there. Arthur clear here by Hydra. Arthur, nice little fake there. Darian did a good job to there prevent 2-goal lead and is doing a good job yet again. Still on the ball, but he's getting absolutely bullied out there. And bully ball is paying off here for Cal. They're gonna capitalize with that second goal. And it's gonna be a tall task here for USM. keep finding themselves in bad situations here. Darian trying to get something mid but can't find it. Hydra there tries to put something mid, but it was blocked out by Cal. Still mid. Darian plays it wide, can't get a shot on target. Ooh, fake there by Cal. Hard, nice, good. That was actually a nice shot there from Cal. Even better save there from Arthur with no boost. Arthur waiting for some boost, trying to get a touch. Can't get it over. Darian trying to make something work, trying to get at least one goal here in this game 4. Hydra might do just that, and Hydra gives USM some life. Gives USM a chance with 14 seconds left here in the back half of game 4. It's going to be 1-2. Let's see what these next 14 seconds leaves USM with. This could be the last 14 seconds left of the season for Rocket League here. Shot here by Darian. Blocked by Cal. That was an incredible save there by Cal. Still in the zone. Still up. Still a chance. USM still alive. And a shot there from Arthur. Gonna hit the floor. And that's gonna end the season. Unfortunate there for USM. What a very unfortunate way to end the season. I can't explain to you enough how that must feel for them. But needless to say, USM had possibly one of the best seasons that they have ever had for Rocket League of all time. This is the farthest that they have ever made it. So I'm not going to put any blame on them. They should be holding their heads high. No matter the results here, it's not going to matter to me. It's not going to matter to anyone at the organization. These guys have played a hard-fought season. They've done everything they can. And for them, it is going to be a very nice, very relaxing off-season, hopefully. But before I end stream, we do have some more things to cover. We do have a Marvel Rivals stream happening on the primary Twitch stream, twitch.tv/USMHuskies. That is currently happening. We have a Marvel Rivals stream. I believe that is the semifinals against Minot State. So you should go, if you have the time, you should go watch that right now. Other than that, we have another quarterfinals from NECC Nationals happening on Friday. That is going to be Overwatch. I believe we are playing Wolfpack Esports, and if we win that matchup on Friday, that is going to be Friday at 6 o'clock EST. We have another match at 8 o'clock EST, so we could have 2 straight games there from NECC Overwatch. But I am going to be signing off on the Rocket League season for USM. What a great season we had. I look forward to coming back in the fall for hopefully an even better Rocket League season. Hopefully we can finally win the gold in either of our leagues. Doesn't matter to me which one. I'll take either one of them. But that is going to be it for me. I'm signing off. My name is Laser. I hope you guys have a good summer break.